Hey everyone, Brian here with the Wet Shave Experience. Thanks for tuning in today. I'm having a little chuckle here because for the last 5 minutes I've been talking to myself. I thought I hit that record button, but I did not. I looked up at the iPhone and the camera and realized I am not recording. What the heck? Anyways, all right, so let's start over. First of all, we have passed 300. So thank you to all the new subscribers out there. Welcome to the channel. Hope you like what you see and you'll stick around. A big, huge thank you for those of you that have been around for a while. I started this channel the week of Halloween last year, so we haven't been running the channel very long. So I think it's pretty cool to hit 300 already. So thank you to everybody. I gotta give a couple of special shouts out, and this shave goes out to Matti Lindholm today. And I'm gonna use the Matti Monday shave today. So this is Matti Lindholm's orange flavored soap. This soap comes wrapped in some tissue paper with Matti's thing on it. It's got his flag on there. And so it's kind of a puck of soap, and it's some simple ingredients: soy wax, coconut oil, shea butter, water, and essential oils. Very simple, but very fantastic. Makes a great lather and is very slick. So Matti gave me a shout out on his channel last Thursday or Friday. And then consequently, Gary, Mr. G, who also has a channel, gave me a shout out. So I will link both of their channels in the description. If you haven't checked them out, you should do so. Matti makes his soap and brushes and a bunch of other stuff. I saw a couple of Gary's videos, so I think he's got a good channel going. So I recommend checking him out. Today I'm going to pair this with the Barbus Active Aftershave. There's no soap or splash for this, so I thought it was, or I'm sorry, soap or cream for this particular scent from Barbus yet. I told Big Dude he needs one because I think it's a very good scent. We're gonna use a Merkur 34c razor with a second or third use NASA blade in there. I'm sure it'll be fine. I've got my brother-in-law made me this shave bowl in his 3D printer. It's a Roger Quinn design, but I did not realize how large it was gonna be. So I quite possibly have the smallest brush I have in the Simpson T2 Trafalgar and this giant brush. So we are all lathered up in here. So I'm gonna wet the face and get started. So I also want to give a shout out to my Oregon State Beavers. We won last night. We are in the Sweet 16 for the first time in 39 years. It's been a long time since we've been good. I think those are back in the Ralph Miller days. And that was a long, long time ago. So pretty exciting. We upset Tennessee. We were the 12 seed. So we upset Tennessee. I guess we caught them on an inconsistent night. So it's interesting because Tennessee, we're black and orange. Tennessee is orange, different orange, but orange. And then last night we beat Oklahoma State. So the two OSUs, who both share the same orange and black colors, played each other. And at first I thought we were in trouble. We started off really poorly, but then we turned it on, and it's kind of cool how the brush sits on there though. I got a ton of lather all over the brush though. Turned it on and we went up by like 13, 14, 15 points, something like that at halftime. Then I had to put the kids to bed because it was a 6:40 game. So I paused the TV, I came back, kind of fast forwarded a little bit to the second half. We were up by like 18 points at one point, and they kept cutting the lead. We had some turnovers. Really, really slick soap, by the way. I think this goes to show you don't need a ton of fancy ingredients really to get a nice shave. Anyways, they cut it to 2 points with like, I don't know how like 3 or 4 minutes left, 5 minutes left, something like that. But we persevered, came back, and we won by like 10 or something like that. So pretty exciting to be in the Sweet 16. And this soap, by the way, you can get, I was fortunate, this was gifted to me by Ken Shave 326 quite some time ago. And he sent me some other stuff, he kind of just threw it in there. but it's available here. Matti makes the soap, and he sends it over to Marion the Barbarian here in the US, and then Marion ships it out and sells it. So there's an email address that you can order it. I will link it in the description. I'll also link Matti's channel and Gary's channel. And then another YouTuber that through all this, through Gary and Matti, is Jim Will Shave. I caught one of his videos last night, and he's driving for 500, so I'll link his channel below. You can check him out as well. So pretty cool kind of YouTuber community. But I think the soap, I think I said, is somewhere around, I don't know, $10 or $12. It's 70 grams, but it will last you quite a while. You do not need a lot of soap to get a lot of lather out of this. I mean, it produces really a large amount of lather for the amount of soap that you use. All right. Let's wet the face and go for pass 2. So I will give the 3, 4, 5 soap set away this week in one of my videos. I'll just kind of do it as I did the 200 subscriber giveaway, and I will just embed it in one of the videos this week. I won't make you wait till Friday, but you'll have to watch and see, and then I'll give the winner a few days to claim it, and then if they don't, I will redo it. I'll use the random comment picker, and then I'll insert the little video in the middle of a shave here. So plenty of lather out of this. This T2 is pretty nice. The size works for me. It's quite a bit smaller than the T3. The T3 worked well too. I feel like the T3 knot held a little bit more lather in it. Like kind of locked in the lather in the knot. The 34c is working well. I mean, it just glides right over that. Very, very slick soap. Hope everybody had a good weekend. We took the kids yesterday for a little bit to the trampoline park place. So we are starting to venture out a little bit more. My wife was excited. She got her COVID shot. Crazy how this word of stuff spreads, but she found out through a friend that there was like some extra doses that were going to be wasted. And so even though they're going through the priority groups, if there's going to be, the motto is get a shot in an arm regardless if it's going to otherwise go to waste. So you don't necessarily have to be part of the priority group. So she got in under those circumstances. So she's pretty excited because my daughter's going back to school. This is spring break. Oh, it looks like I got myself a little bit on the neck there. So she's going back to school in person next week, and then my wife is starting a part-time job next week as well. So my son, who's 4, is going to daycare. So she was a little worried. About the kids going back to school and everything else. So anyways, cool for her. I guess they had to do this large clinic, and they booked a certain number of people, and there were just extra stuff left over. So she went as a standby and yesterday and got it all over my ear here and got lucky. So she got the Pfizer one, so she got an appointment for 3 weeks from tomorrow. She'll be going back. So that was the excitement this weekend. So thanks again, Matti and Gary, for the shout out on your channel. Appreciate the support. And good to see Matti's back up and feeling better. I think he's going back to work today. So that is good. All right. Pass 3 here. So at some point after we give away the 345, I will be giving away a Barbus soap and aftershave soon on the channel. If you saw my Barbus unboxing, I won a set of soap, the classic soap, aftershave, and cream from the razor company in one of their random Instagram contests. And I already had the soap and splash actually. So I'm gonna give away the soap and the splash, and then I'm just gonna hold on to the cream because I don't have the cream. Honestly, just can't go wrong with the 34c. Again, my first razor ever. Although I did get myself this morning, but that's technique, not the razor. But I've only been wet shaving since June of this last year. So this is kind of like, those of you who are new to my channel, this is kind of my wet shave experience, my journey, my discovery. I'll give you my opinion, but I'm no expert on everything. So for whatever that's worth. All right, I'm gonna rinse the face and then we'll get into the post. I missed a spot here. I always find the area around my nose to be the toughest area. Starting to get nicer here in Oregon, but the water is still cold, which is nice. Real refreshing. I saw 345 soap, by the way, has a new scent coming out called Bel Air that looks pretty intriguing too. John has always been a very nice guy to work with and deal with, and so I like to, he's very active in the community. It's very easy to support somebody like that. All right, Barbus Active. This is an alcohol-based splash. I have no idea what the scent notes. I'll link the Barbus page as well. Whoa, that came out really fast. Really fast. I got way too much. This is a nice scent. I really like it. I told Big Dude they need a soap, and I'm gonna rinse my hands off here. A soap or a cream that matches this, because they have one for the classic, which is what I have and it's going to give away, and then they have it for the active, and then there's a sport as well. So, but I got this all over. The opening is quite large on there, so I'm gonna have to probably use my finger over it next time, because I got it all over the bottle there. But I think this is quite a nice scent. It's just got that, I don't know, somewhat cologne-y vibe to it, and it lasts longer. I've used this aftershave before, and it lasts a little bit longer than the classic, which I like as well. All right, so that's the video for today. So we used some Matti Lynn home soap. I will link Marion the Barbarian's email channel. Also, if you haven't checked out his channel, I'll link the channel. So this is a shout out to a bunch of folks today. And the email if you are interested in this soap. And we use the Barbus Prestige Merkur 34c in my tiny little bowl from Roger Quinn Designs that my brother-in-law made for me in his 3D printer, and the Simpson T2 Trafalgar. Thanks for tuning in, folks, and we'll see you soon on the channel.